Hitting up some sets here at SuperTraining Gym of some squats, and I'm doing a Beyonce thing right here. I got the high heel going. Beyonce ain't got the Achilles tendon to do a regular squat. She ain't even Natty. That's not even a lie. When you have the heels elevated, it allows you to get more depth in your squats. We're doing a little bit of a photo shoot here, but these are not fake plates. And I don't know, I did like 10 or 12 sets so far today. At least that's what I'm gonna go with. Tell you guys, which I have no video proof of. But how do you know if you need a heel, a raised heel in a squat? A good indication is if you come down in a squat and your feet want to continue to point outward like this, your foot wants to rotate outward. If you were to squat, let's say like on a basketball court, the only thing that comes to mind that's slippery enough for me to tell you about this, and you were in a pair of socks and you go to squat down and your foot goes like this, probably a good indication that you would want an elevated heel, because your foot would be less likely to curl out like that and get in that position while you're trying to get to proper depth. As you go lower and lower, that's gonna happen more, and you're gonna lose a lot of power and lose a lot of torque, and you'll get on what I call the instep of your foot. And because I'm fat, I call that sandwiching in. I don't know why I came up with that phrase, but that's what I call that when people are kind of like this. But that's what will happen is you go down in the squat and you're not able to maintain that hip position. It's not necessarily your knees. Your knees don't really go out. Your hip and your glute is what forces the knee out. And remember, it was just Eddie Cohn's birthday the other day, so we can't forget, we gotta really open up that tank. On this set, I'm gonna do a few pause squats. Maybe let's try to get to like 5 reps or something, so hopefully I won't die. But I'll try to get as low as I can handle, and you can kind of see that these shoes are allowing me to squat down, not only 2 parallel, but below parallel without the heel elevating. And because my mobility is so bad, I'm gonna throw in an extra bonus for you. My heel might even come off the ground, but it shouldn't. It should stay on the ground. Here we go. Are these tassels annoying for the photo shoot? Let me tuck my shit in. There we go. Sorry about that. It's supposed to be rated X, PG-13. About my normal stance right here. Air in through the nose, cap everything off through the mouth. Breathe in through your stomach. Again, nose, cap everything off with the mouth. Here we go. Nose. Four reps. The reason I didn't do a 5th one is because it wasn't going to be perfect. It wasn't going to be pretty enough, so discontinued the set. If you want to get really strong, it's not about just going through the motions. It's about executing the reps perfectly. You want form, perfection, and force production. Some of you guys and girls out there are probably like me for many, many years, where I was squatting and squatting and squatting and trying so hard, but all I'd ever do is get pitched forward in the squat. And it was because I wouldn't slow the hell down and learn proper squat mechanics, and I wouldn't learn where the root cause was. Once I slowed down, used lighter weights, tried some pause squats a few times a week, tried some muscle building type stuff, higher rep, bodybuilding stuff, tempo squats, and didn't focus as much in on the strength aspect of it, I got stronger because other things improved, and I had less anxiety over it as well. I know that's happened to a lot of men and women in terms of their physique as well. Look what CrossFit has done for that. It's turned that whole evolution upside down, flipped it upside down on its head, because so many of those women that got into CrossFit, they said, you know what? I'm not worried about being skinny anymore. I'm gonna focus on performance. I wanna perform really well. They ate more and they trained smarter. They probably got more rest and recovery. They understood how important that was. And now look at them. They're jacked and they're tan, they're more ripped and leaner than ever. Happened for the men too, but the greatest explosion kind of happened with the chicks. Anyway, there's how you hit up your Beyonce squats. If you struggle getting depth in a squat, you can put 10-pound plates underneath the heels, old school style, or you could go even older school and throw on an old pair of work boots, or you can get some Olympic lifting shoes. Strength is never a weakness. Weakness is never a strength. Catch you guys later. Oh.